Welcome to Nerdaties. Bitches.
Recording in progress.
There we go.
We're good?
Fingers.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, that was an odd one. No topic too absurd, no statement too asinine, no question too interesting. Yeah, it's Nerdy's interview show. I am ever as Mike. Am Mike. I'm Mike. He's
I are Justin.
EB.
I'm Joe.
And our guest whenever you're listening to this, is Lindsey Mcgee. You may not know her. I don't even know if she's got anything going on specifically, but she is, and this is a first for us, an actual friend of the show, someone we've met in person and worked with. How you living, Lindsey?
I'm living pretty well.
Great. So the first question I think we need to get out there is, how exactly did you meet our go-between, who is our perpetual intern and Justin's sister, my cousin, Kelly?
Oh, I met her at the gym. Yeah, when she was a personal trainer, actually, there's a bit of context, but anyway, I broke my foot after having a concussion. Ooh. And needed to work out quite a bit to, recover after I fully recovered. And Kelly was my personal trainer for several years.
Wait, so that setup needs more questions.
Yes.
Broke your foot after, was it one moment it happened, or you got the concussion and then because you were concussed, you lay it out?
Okay, so it started with a car accident, as most things do.
These days,
yeah. It was just a late at night car accident. I was in the passenger seat, wound up getting a minor concussion, no other injury. But I had to stay out of school for a bit to, recover, because I was constantly dizzy. As soon as I was fully recovered, fully cleared by the doctor, I was skipping towards the couch in pajama pants that were slightly too long. I tripped. I heard a snap. And I called for my mom.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay, but what would be worse? Mm-hmm. The foot break or another concussion right after recovering from a concussion?
God, I don't even know. It was my first ever bone break, so at least I have an interesting story to go along with it. I'd say it's better to have the foot break just because the story is more interesting.
Yeah, that would be pretty crazy.
A second concussion, however, would be hilarious, but probably not good for my brain.
No, not at all.
Mm-mm.
You want to mix up those injuries. You shake them up as much as possible.
Exactly.
Lindsey.
1 week, broken rib. Next week, I don't know, mono. Switch it up.
That scenario, it's quite possibly the most 90s sitcom thing I've ever heard in my life that wasn't an actual sitcom.
I know, right? I couldn't believe it either.
That's excellent.
That's
for several weeks. All I would say whenever someone asked me how I broke my foot, all I would say is, so first I got over the concussion, and then I was skipping to the couch.
That's sauntering. That's sashaying.
No, it was skipping. I distinctly remember it was skipping towards the couch to watch anime. It wasn't even a good anime.
Oh, what was it? What'd you break your foot
It was the 7 Deadly Sins, which I think started out good, but it's one of those things that, I don't know.
The first season was great.
First season was excellent. Did a lot of great setting up in the first season, and then I don't know what happened specifically, but...
Well, most animes don't go long, right? A lot of them are self-contained.
Well, no. Contained. One Piece is still going. It's like 6,000
One Piece is still going strong.
One Piece has so many episodes that Netflix is putting out a new version of One Piece that starts from the beginning because they're like, there's no way you're going to... No. They're doing another anime called The One Piece.
Oh, I heard about that.
And it's
For some reason, Usopp's white now. I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
It doesn't fit him.
No. But it's a good way to learn the story because 0% chance you're starting from the beginning and making that thing,
I'm trying.
Through.
I'm trying. I'm in the middle of the first season. I am going for it.
The live action show is good though.
Oh, the live action's great.
Yeah, I like it.
The actors are incredible.
Yeah. They casted really well on that show.
Yeah, apparently they were all approved by the manga author, all the casting choices.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So based on our first-hand interaction with you, we know you're a multi-talent. Oh.
Yeah.
What kind of stuff are you working on?
Currently in progress of a video game. I'm the main animator creative side of it, visual side of it. My brother is the programming side of it, and we're both story.
So like homebrewed?
Yeah, pretty much. RPG.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What,
I can't say much about it at the moment, but it's real fun.
So it's early days? You guys are still kind of in the planning phase?
Not in the planning phase. We're at the point where we are mostly implementing everything and making things move. It just, from an outside perspective, absolutely does not look like that. So I have no idea how to explain it.
Okay, I've watched a fair amount of stuff on game dev, and there are so many elements, so many layers you have to go through. It's one of those things where it seems like it never looks close to done until you're about a month away from finish. And like, oh, okay, it's actually coming together now. We have a game.
Well,
That's about the feeling.
Even when you're a computer programmer, when you're done, you're not done.
Yeah. There was a solid, I think about a year ago, a solid month where he was trying to figure out how to create time, how to make the concept of time work in the game. I had no idea what he was doing, but I do know that it took a long time, many restless nights, and when he finally did it, he was so relieved, and I was so happy for him despite having no idea what he did.
I guess it makes sense. It takes a lot of time to create time.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
That's some deep shit right there.
It is.
Like a turn-based RPG or
Turn-based, yeah.
I can't say I love a JRPG. I enjoy an occasional JRPG.
Have you played Chrono Trigger?
Yes.
I love Chrono Trigger.
I just finished it. Or almost. I'm stuck at Lavos.
Okay.
I got so damn close.
All right.
It's been a long time.
The final boss.
Yeah.
I got to his final form. And I got
Wipe the
so
floor.
close. I could tell it was like 10,000 damage away. And I died. Man, I didn't think I would still be thinking about that.
I've
I cried.
rage quit that game so many times.
Fair. Fair.
So many times.
That's so fair.
On the original playthrough on the SNES, and when they re-released it on, I think it was the 3DS.
Oh.
Yeah, they did. They
Yeah.
added more content to that too,
Yeah,
which
they did.
didn't fit the game.
Not at all. But it was fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just finished, or not fit. I got to Lavos last week,
Okay.
and I'm taking a minor break. It was for my video game book club I'm a part of.
Video game book club?
That sounds
Yeah,
awesome.
What?
Yeah,
You're a wealth of interesting oddities tonight.
thank you, thank you.
Need to know about it.
Yeah,
Video game
do
book
tell.
club. Into that.
Yeah, how does that work?
So once a month, we get together, we choose a game to play for the month, we play that game throughout the month, and then at the start of the next month, we get together and discuss the game we played, and then choose the next one.
That's so fucking cool.
Like a book club for video games.
There's got to be parameters for that because, like, not everybody's buying a $70, $80 game. I'm
No.
guessing it's like
Yeah, generally anything that we can buy, like on Steam or online or is free.
Okay.
Definitely things that are on sale are prioritized. A lot of indie games, because those
Right.
tend to be, like, our current month, since last month was RPG month, our current month is short games. So we made a
Okay.
list of 6 short games that all cost like $5 or less. And people can pick and choose 1 or 2 to play.
Yeah, because I don't see you doing with like Oblivion or something like that, because that game's got a lot of hours of gameplay.
No.
That is,
Yeah, RPG month was pushing it. Most people only made it to Magus, which is about halfway through.
yeah.
but you're obsessed.
Yeah, and now Now, it's short game months, where I just played a short hike, absolutely delightful game, and I recommended Frog Fractions to everyone else.
Frog Fractions.
Has anyone dipped into Balatro yet?
Not yet. I haven't played it, personally, but...
It's one of this month's PlayStation Plus games, and I had heard a bit of buzz about it when it dropped last year. I'm like, it's a card game. What do I really care about it? It's as addictive as everyone says.
Yeah, it's a poker roguelike, isn't it?
Yeah. You have a base deck of 52 standard, and you get jokers that you could sell and buy new ones, and then you can alter the basic cards, and you're trying to build up a deck of jokers, essentially, that help you get multipliers to get points to move on to the next round. And every third hand you play has some kind of modifier that'll buff or debuff something and really fuck your night up.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
I should get into that. Again, time.
Yeah, absolutely. Because it will sap not only your time, but your life force if you get into it.
I imagine. A good game does that to you.
Yeah. And if we're going to do game trading right now, and you like RPGs, I always say to people to try out Battle Chasers Night War.
Battle Chasers Night War?
Yeah. It's an American-made JRPG with a really great anime style based on an American comic book. It's straightforward, a bit long, although it's got like a 20-hour playtime. So as JRPGs go, it's not too insane.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It's a pretty good playtime.
But that sounds great. You have essentially a 2-person crew on an indie game.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
That's kind of the future of gaming these days.
Yeah, I will say it.
Yeah, either some overblown AAA title that costs $500 million, or an indie like Underworld that makes millions on its own, made by 1 or 2 people.
Yeah. There's a lot of amazing games out there that are developed by 1 or 2 people just in their spare time. And they're always such passion projects. You can feel the love while you're playing them.
What's the one I keep hearing about? It's like a drug simulator one. Schedule 1.
Oh.
Where you grow and manufacture your own drugs and sell them. It's like GTA, but just the drug part.
Wild.
And apparently, it's made by one guy, and it's taking over Steam.
Cool. I'm surprised I hadn't heard of it.
I'm going on my Steam account to go, what?
I'm going on my Steam to look at it.
Yeah, what?
What'd you say it was called?
Schedule 1. Play off on the terminology of drug categorization. Categorization. I think I got the word out right the first time. I'm pretty proud.
There it is.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, only $20.
Yeah, it's got Snoop.
Only $20. Yeah, compared
in
to
this day and age, that's amazing.
Yeah. And they say it's kind of early access at this point, and they're every month or so they're going to be adding new content. But it's one of those where content should be gratis. They're not exactly going to be putting DLC packs that you got to drop $5 for. Okay, but I'm not saying we're going to stop talking about gaming. Gaming is life.
Gaming is incredible.
It is.
There are at least one other question I have, based on the fact that we knew you were talented and capable the first couple times we hung out and did stuff together. Which character was it that blew all of our hair back?
It was
wasn't that the husband?
Well, that too, but it was the first time we had her read for anything. She played Joe's wife in the Christmas special. That Hallmark Christmas special, where she did that perfect 1950s and it was just it was so good.
It was like doing a Fallout commercial in our basement.
Yes.
Back to video games.
I actually watch a lot of old movies occasionally, so I kind of know that tone of speaking. It's very distinct.
Yes.
Yeah, Daryl Friday kind of thing. That I can kind of lilt with the end of every word.
Indeed.
Yeah. I love doing voices too. Do you spend time working on them, or do they seem to come naturally?
Bit of both. When I was a kid, I would usually just try to copy any character voice I really liked. As I've gotten older, that habit has still definitely kind of stuck around, just being like, oh, I wonder if it sounds similar to a voice that I know I can do. I wonder if I can pull off this voice. And usually just training my voice. I also really like to sing, and it's basically like hand-in-hand voice training.
Yeah, it's all vocal control.
Yep.
I know I got mine from my mom. We would actually converse in accents sometimes. And we would converse in nonsense, too.
Oh, same.
Oh, like you would do silly gibberish with family members?
Pretty much, yeah. And my dad has this habit that I've inherited. We know it's his fault. When I'm around someone with a distinctly different accent than mine, I will subconsciously start shifting into that accent. No matter what I try to do, I have to consciously not imitate their accent.
Chameleon talker. I notice myself doing that too, and it's so embarrassing. You like overcorrect the other direction and start almost talking like monotone.
I lived in Savannah, Georgia for 4 years for college. It was... Eventually, I just gave up and was like, okay, so I have a bit of an accent now. And then I flew back to New Jersey and I was like, where'd it go? I just had it. Where did it go?
I guess being so easily influenced, you're back here for a week and everything turns into water again.
I guess so. But, I don't know. But my family, when it comes to accents, I found a lot of people can't place ours because my mother's from Texas, my dad is from Michigan, both trained to be actors, so they kind of lost their accents and gained that sort of Hollywood-sounding accent that you see on TV.
Oh, the newsreader, everything is precise and distinct.
My mom trained herself out of her Texan accent. So then they moved to New Jersey, and we don't really sound like we're from here, but we do sound like we're from here.
Yes.
And it's confused people a lot.
Okay, but when they get angry, does their natural accent come back out?
Shockingly, no.
That's
impressive.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know when I get excited, when I get angry about stuff, my Italian comes out. For no reason. Like, I'm only a quarter Italian, and I've barely been around. Like, I guess it's my grandfather seeping out, but I will get fucking Tony Soprano sometimes.
Oh.
Not quite as deep as this, not quite as high, but, like, I'll get the and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm from the Jersey Shore. I'm not from Newark.
Yeah, I get my dad's Brooklyn accent if that happens. But it was fun when going out west. It's as soon as you open your mouth, they're like, "You're from New Jersey." I'm like, what?
I didn't think we had an accent.
I didn't either.
Oh, we definitely have an accent.
My sister's been accused of not being from New Jersey.
Really?
She was out at a friend's house, and her like family was there, and they were like, "So where are you from?" And she's like, "Oh, I'm just from down the street here, New Jersey." And they're like, "No, where are you from?" Down the street, New Jersey.
What is that, fucking lying? I'm from down here.
Yeah.
I'm Joyzy here.
Flip a fucking table.
I'm from. Stop asking questions. That's where I'm from.
Exactly.
Linz, what else have you been up to besides the creating a video game? Because like that's an awesome thing to be fucking doing.
Thank you. Let's see. I go to regular Magic Gathering nights. That's one thing.
Ooh.
Yeah. Screenwriter's assistant. Can't say much about that.
Fair.
A lot of walking events.
Okay, I'll glom onto the Magic thing. What's your deck?
Oh, my current deck? I play commander style at the one place that I go to. So my commander is Lania Divergent Storm. So it's basically an Otters deck. Otters, a blue-red, Otters, instants, and sorcery.
Okay. So not a lot of powerful creatures. You're attacking with magics.
See, Alania's skill is that once per turn, she can copy one instant, one sorcery, and one otter spell that I play that turn. So it's a lot of doubling up. Suddenly, I have a field full of otters and 2 lightning strikes. Actually, it's mostly lava axe. No, because no one expects lava axe.
Wow, I have a handful of lava axes just floating around in my stacks of magic cards that I've never really... Because I never made a red deck, really. I was always like a green-black guy.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's a good style.
A lot of power, but you get a lot of life. Have those matches where you're just... They can't whittle you down because you've got so many things replicating life. Mm-hmm. And then you're hitting them with like tackle maggots or like skittering scourge or something, and it's just wearing them down.
Oh, yeah.
Lindsey, I don't get to talk about anime often on the show because the rest of the guys are like uncultured swine.
Indifferent.
I just don't watch anime.
So, what's some of your faves, and what are you currently into?
Okay, some of my favorites. Apothecary Diaries is one of an all-time favorites of mine.
It's on my watch list.
It's really good. I got started on Inuyasha, so I feel morally obligated to say it's one of my favorites.
I like it, yeah.
Yeah, it was my first anime. Let's see. Currently, I'm keeping up with the Apothecary Diaries, and I recently started watching Rock is a Lady's Modesty.
How is it?
Bocchi the Rock is an all-time favorite of mine.
Okay.
Have you heard of Bocchi the Rock?
I have not.
Really fucking funny.
Okay.
Absolutely hilarious.
Right now, I'm on Freyren.
Oh, I need to watch that.
Set aside some time, because it's slow-paced. At first.
Cool.
Red Ranger... something in Another World.
Oh, I've heard of that. That's the guy...
So good.
Oh, God, I keep forgetting its name, and it makes it so hard to find.
It's fun. It's real fun.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, what else am I watching? Solo Leveling, but only because my oldest child was like, you should watch it. And I was like, it's overhyped. Then I got like 4 episodes in, and I was like, okay, it's not that bad.
Yeah. Oh. Have you heard of Shangri-La Frontier?
I'm just about to start it.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah?
Literally the best video game anime I've ever seen.
Yay.
Because it's an actual video game anime.
Okay.
And not just a fantasy world with the word video game slapped on it. It is an actual video game.
That's a nice change of pace.
It is.
What else? Reincarnated as a Slime has been good.
Nice.
I enjoyed that.
I need to catch back up with that.
Yeah, I finished season 2, but haven't jumped back into 3 yet.
Okay.
With my oldest, I watched the first season of Goblin Slayer, and then he's watching it with me now.
Okay.
Dragon Ball Daima was pretty good.
Oh, I need to see it. I need to see Akira Toriyama's final work.
Yeah,
I need to.
It's really good. It's beautiful. Mm-hmm. Especially for Dragon Ball.
Just from the clips I've seen, it looks incredible.
Bleach 1,000-Year Blood War. I'm a big
Cool.
Bleach fan. Because that was one of my first animes between that and Inuyasha. And Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon. Love Sailor Moon.
I just watched the last Sailor Moon movie on Netflix. It's like a 2-parter.
Cool.
Oh, it was good.
I don't think I've actually seen the films.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I read the manga when I was younger, which, as I understand, is much different from the anime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what else.
Mm-hmm. I've been into a lot of the Precure series lately, which is another Magical Girl anime. Or franchise, I will say. Every season is basically a different show.
Oh, that's nice.
It is. It's very nice.
I don't know why that's it. Joe, you got a question?
Actually, Vinny does. Dances with Wolves.
No, we're not.
No, we're not doing that.
No,
you don't get to do that. Don't ruin a good interview. We're
on a roll.
You're gonna be banned from them.
You might have to check your questions with us from now on, Joe.
Why?
Vinny's not here. He doesn't get to ask that question that he's already asked her in person, you idiot.
I know, he said to ask that question.
Then he says a lot of things. We don't take it seriously on half of it.
Lindsey.
Mm-hmm.
Pizza.
What'd you say?
Pizza.
Pizza?
Yes, pizza. Thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you think the best pizza comes from? I'd
say around here.
Okay, I would expect that. I feel like Jersey doesn't get enough respect when it comes to the pizza game. This is a question we started asking like really early in our interview series.
Okay.
I've caused some arguments, maybe with some Midwesterners and West Coasters.
Okay.
A lot of New Haven style gets brought up.
New Haven style. I'm not sure I'm actually familiar with that style.
Yeah, it's Connecticut. Super thin, I believe.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
I can see how someone would like that. I just don't think that's my sort of pizza, you know?
I like a little substance. Not too crusty, but, nice.
What annoys me with the rest of the nation is doing with pizza is we've already figured out perfect pizza. We figured out the great ratio of cheese to sauce to crust. And they can't make it better through quality, so they seem to just be like, oh, well, then let's just tweak the ratio a bit. Let's just make like 5-inch deep dough and then a piece of American cheese every 3 inches.
It's not American cheese, it's mozzarella.
The other day, I saw a pizza, I'm using that term loosely, that was essentially, okay, so imagine a bread roll, about the size of a small plate, you know? One of those lofty ones.
Yeah.
Now imagine sauce and cheese on top of it. That's what I saw.
That's too much. That's bread.
Unfortunately, it smelled amazing, but I tried the gluten-free pizza from the exact same place. It was normal-ass pizza. It was amazing, too. But
it could taste great, but if the ratios are all off, I won't want that much dough in my mouth. It just becomes a problem.
We've been going to a new place that got really high ratings, and their sauce to cheese ratio, it's more sauce than cheese, but the sauce is a little sweet, but the crust is absolutely perfect. You don't have to tell them well done or anything like that. There's no droop. It's just perfectly cooked every time.
Oh, that's so good.
See, that's nice. That's nice. Where's that?
Pasito. It's that.
I've heard about that.
Yeah, it's South Tom's River. Yeah, it is probably the best around here.
You're close enough to Paisan 9. Tell me you've gone there.
Yeah, we've gone to Paisan 9. Yeah, they're okay. They're okay. Their quality control is not the greatest.
Have you had their chicken franchise?
No.
I'm not going to do a Mike Myers often, but it's to die for.
See,
it's like butter.
I think Paisan 9 is booty.
We stopped going there just because
I've gone to like 3 different locations of theirs.
Their quality, they're not the same. No matter like you order it this time or you order it this time, it's different. It's
quality control is super important in pizza.
Yeah.
It is.
Every time I go.
Consistent.
There's this one pizza place that I like to order from, but it's always a bit of a gamble. Cause I just started ordering from it since I moved a bit more north, and normally it's really good, but sometimes it'll come, and not only is it floppy, it has the weirdest aftertaste that I have no idea what it is or how to describe it, but somehow it always correlates to like the edges of each slice of pizza being slightly blackened.
So it's not just a char flavor?
No, because it's also not cooked through.
That's awful.
Their oven's not.
That's a dirty oven.
Yeah.
I've only gotten it that way like once or twice, but it's memorable enough that I'm like, the tens of other times I order, I'm always like, should I prep like the toaster oven to make sure I can reheat it or heat it up to the right temperature or what?
You shouldn't have to reheat a pizza when you get it.
No, it's so true.
You shouldn't.
Again,
have
it's
to.
only happened like twice, but it's put me on edge just enough that I'm like, okay.
They're not cleaning the ovens, and it sounds like the oven temperature is not right. There's cold spots.
It hasn't happened in a while, so I assume they fixed something. But you know what they say when you assume? You get bad pizza.
Aha!
I hear that every day.
Yeah. Every single day.
Fucking day.
Lindsey, last thing I have here before Mike does his outro thing. You like blew us away, like we said earlier.
Thank you.
The first time you came on and worked with us, to the point now where every time we write our Halloween, like we started a Halloween special this year too, and our Christmas special, we write with you in mind.
Aw, that's so sweet.
We have a couple of characters we'd like you to play in the upcoming Halloween special.
Okay.
Because it's an anthology. What is it? It's not the Treehouse of Horrors. It's the Play Fort of Terror.
Something like that.
Oh, that's fun.
We are recording both the Halloween and Christmas specials in August. So if you're down and you have the time, I'll send you the scripts and I'll let you know when we're going to do it.
And
it should be totally free in August.
That would be
unless
awesome.
Something major happens.
But we wrote out especially one character. Like the only way it could be done is with you doing it.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm very flattered. I look forward to hearing more about it.
We want to make this character a female.
Yes.
Okay.
And we just don't think Kelly would have the chops for it.
I don't think anybody we know would have the chops for it.
Yeah. We need someone. I'm not saying you have to choose scenery, but, a little Pacino would help.
Enter the room, declare the scenery mine, eats it, leaves.
Mm-hmm. Stomp on it, make it jelly, slurp it up.
Yeah.
You will own the scene.
Make mine with it.
For the first time, I think in any of our interviews, we're not actually pushing anything, but we're looking forward to you guys getting that game done.
Thanks so much.
Yeah,
when you guys do, we're going to push the hell out of it.
Yeah, when you have info that we can, put out here to the masses, let us know.
If it comes to other games I worked on a few in college. One that stands out is this actually a game jam game called Stumble Sores.
That sounds like a disease you get.
A magical disease.
Big stumbling dinosaurs. Stumble Sores.
Oh, SAURS. Okay.
Actually,
yeah.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's what we called a keyboard twister. It's a 2-player game. And you can only go left and right for both person. You're trying to just go straight to this end game, to this end goal with a bunch of obstacles in your way. One character's on top, the other's on the bottom. And your controls are constantly changing.
Oh, that would frustrate the shit out of me.
That'd be
It's fun when you know. It's fun when you know that you're not going to do well.
Okay.
I did both a cutscene for our trailer, the final cutscene of the game, and a bunch of jokey billboards all around.
That's great. Straight up bona fides. All right, we love spending time with you, Lindsey. Look forward to. We're gonna get you the script right away, right?
Thank you.
Sending it right now.
I want to have the Christmas one done too.
Okay, well.
So a couple weeks. And we'll send both.
Very cool.
Since we're doing it all at once, might as well.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Great talking to you as ever. We'll get you that info as soon as we have all of it. And since we're not promoting anything, I think we'll just end with the standard fuck bye.
Fuck bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Because of the end of civilization, the Clamp Cable Network now leaves the air. We hope you have enjoyed our programming, but more importantly, we hope you have enjoyed life.